time is still going to pass. And the things that I wanted to do are still not going to be done. Welcome back to one of the best YouTube channels on the planet. It is me, OrmiaWashington, and I want to give this prophetic word. It says, try again. If you failed at something or didn't get the results that you want, it's very important to try again. I know a lot of times and a lot of things that I've done in life, when I felt like I didn't get the results that I wanted, or I didn't get the results that I should have received from all my hard work and dedication, I kind of felt down. I kind of felt like I didn't want to do it again. But I'm here to tell you guys to try again. Timing is everything. Timing is perfect. Something that you might have tried to do a couple months ago, a couple years ago, it just probably wasn't the time for it. But then now is the time. It's ironic because a lot of endeavors and things that I've done and things that I've purchased over the years, I find myself 4 or 5 years later using those exact things that I once had failed agendas with or failed missions with. I'm actually seeing myself use those things to this day, using those things right now. You're not too old. You're not too old to start. You're not too old. One thing about it I learned is so many things I wanted to do, and I understood that if I didn't do them, I understand now, if I didn't do them, time is still going to pass. And the things that I wanted to do are still not going to be done. You're never too old to start. You're never too old to continue. It's very important. And you're not broke. You're not, I understand that we need money and we need finances and resources for certain things, but you have to have the mindset that you can. Everything will happen in due season, and if there's a will, there is a way. Trust and believe. One thing about me, I have to have like a certain timeline or a certain pressure. For example, if a bill is due and I know if this bill is not paid, for example, if it's not paid, like tuition, if tuition ain't paid, I can't graduate. So I have a deadline that I need this much money by this time, versus writing a book. It's like, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it later. It's not a serious deadline, if you will, unless you make it a serious deadline. We have Philippians 4:6-7. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus. It's so ironic because going through the dry season I'm going through, or the storm I'm going through, I used to be so bothered by certain things and not having this and not having that. And I have the peace. The bill still ain't paid. Ma'am, you're not getting your money on Friday. They on the phone. When can you make a payment? Ma'am, you're not a priority. I have my list of priorities and you're not on them. You are a bill I owe. But it's very important to keep that in mind, your priorities, what's important and what's not, what you can live without and what you can't. It's so important, you guys. Try again. God said try again. I'm not talking about relationships necessarily. I'm talking about endeavors. I'm talking about agendas. You go to school again. Do that course again. Write that book again. Try again just because you failed at something. And please understand, it's God's will. If it's God's will for your life. And one thing I learned about God, sometimes He give you certain things just for you to see. You don't even need them. To see how unimportant it is. Try again, y'all. And keep going strong. I wish you nothing but the best, peace, and positive vibes. Bye.